So before we get started, do you want to let the camera know what your name is?
Yeah, I'm Mike Curley.
All right, Mike. So where are you from originally?
Originally from Rochester, New York.
Okay. And how did you get down all the way to Florida from New York?
Well, it's a long story, but I came down here to get married and it didn't work out.
All right. And is that something that you want to talk about more? Or?
No.
All right. Sounds good. How long you been out here?
I've been in Florida since 2011. I've been out on the street probably since 2017.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about your life before this?
Uh, up north, I was handyman, not master of nothing, but I did a little bit of everything: mechanics work, carpentry, plumbing, whatever I could get my hands on.
Okay. So you have hands-on skills.
Yes.
And so let me ask, if you wanted to go get a job now, what would stop you from doing so?
Well, at present, I'm 72 years old, disabled vet, and my hips won't let me stand for long periods of time. That's why I'm on the scooter. Um, when I do fly a sign, I'm riding on this. I'm not walking or standing. Um, that's basically about all.
And you said you're a vet. First of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And I wanted to ask, is the VA able to help you in any capacity or no?
They got two types of pensions. They've got a service connected pension, which is somebody that's been wounded in service, more likely in combat. I was non-combat, so I get a non-service connected pension. They claim that my injuries happened off duty, and the service wasn't responsible for them. They give me the most I can get is $900 a month that they give me, and my if I get an apartment, the lowest apartment I can find around here is $950 a month. And that's not counting utilities. So I'm stuck.
Okay. And what were things like growing up for you?
Growing up, I well, I was born in Rochester. I was sent off to my grandparents until I was 10. My grandparents lived on an Indian reservation, the Cree Indian reservation up in Canada.
Okay.
And growing up was great. Riding horses all day, partying, doing nothing. It was just all nature. Living with the Indians. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Once I came back to New York, I came back to New York when I was 10. I stayed with my mom and stepfather until I was 13. Uh, Took a motorcycle from my brother, and I've been gone ever since.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm 72 now.
All right. Sound like you're a bit of a wild child.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Could never sit still.
You and me both. All right. And what does a normal day look like for you?
Well, now a normal day is get up around 4. I'm out here on the street, flying a sign, trying to make money, just so that the wife and I can survive to the next day. And I go back home around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and by 8 o'clock I'm in bed.
And I wanted to ask, what is home for you?
Well, right now home is a tent in the backyard of a friend of mine, and he lets the two of us go in and use the shower and the bathroom and whatnot. The wife helps babysit the kids, so that's in exchange for showers, periodic food. Not everybody else.
And so you would say that you have to rely on the kindness of friends, family,
generosity of the people in Gainesville.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the hardest part of living on the streets that people don't realize?
Being able to provide to my wife. Um, she's she's autistic and she's got a learning disability from when she was a child. Um, she's got problems with her back and her stomach, so she doesn't do too much other than around the tent, around the campsite. I go out to try to provide for her, but if people don't want to give me money, I can't. You know, I go home with sometimes I go home with nothing. Other times I go home with $150.
Or two
Uh,
full pizza
or
boxes.
two boxes of pizza. You know,
Very generous. Very
depends on what
generous.
I can get.
Yeah,
I don't turn down any.
it's good. And is there anywhere you go where you feel safe or at peace?
Uh, yeah, like if I want to, I can go to the library or whatnot, but I don't. I just as long as when I'm with my wife, I'm happy. I'm peace at peace. Nobody bothers us, and everything's cool. Um, I'm out here on the street. You know, the funny part about flying a sign, especially up here on the I-75 bridge, um, the the only police that give you a problem are the Gainesville City Police,
Okay.
and they don't want you out in the middle out there underneath the bridge. Everybody calls it suicide because it's real narrow.
Mhm.
And you're walking right next to cars, you're whizzing by it. They won't say anything if we're out on the ramps, but they don't want us moving up and down. Just sit in one spot and do what you got to do and let the cars come to you. Um, that's the biggest hassle is Gainesville police. And when I don't have enough to eat for the wife, if she don't eat, I don't eat. That's just my rule. Make sure she eats before I get it.
Well, it sounds to me like your wife is your world.
She is. My wife. Well, to give you an idea, my wife is 31 years old. Um, and like I said, I'm 72. But we're extremely happy. Extremely happy.
It's good.
All right.
And what's something that you're proud of, if anything at all?
Oh, just that I make Sabrina happy. All right. Um, the only thing I've got to be proud of is my wife. Uh,
Okay. And so you would say that she's what drives you forward and
yeah, she's everything to me. She keeps me motivated, keeps me going. Um, if it wasn't for her, well, 4 years ago when I first met her, I was all set. I was wearing all dark clothes, and I was going to walk out onto 39th Street in front of a truck one night. I was all ready to go. The veterans call it kissing the train. Committed suicide by stepping in front of a vehicle. Um, and she called me up, and I need something from her. She needed me to pick something up at the store, and I dropped what I was doing, went to the store, got what she needed, and went straight to her, and I've been with her ever since. She saved my life. Yeah, I love
thank you for sharing your story.
that.
That's very deep.
All right.
And what's one thing people always get wrong about homelessness?
Uh, I think you watch people when they're pulling up to the lights. If there's somebody out as they're coming up and they see you out there in the distance, they'll move over so they don't have to get near you. Whether they're afraid that you're contagious or something's going to rub off or whatever. You're sitting in a car that's all locked up, the windows are up, got the air conditioning. I'm not going to talk to you. I just know
Do you think
what.
maybe they feel guilty that they're not going to help you?
No, they just there's a lot of people still look down at you. Um, look like you're lower than a snake.
So it feels like judgment.
Yeah, big judge, big time. Anyway, it's judgment.
Okay. And what do you wish people really understood about you personally?
Me personally, it's as long as people treat you fair and square, I'll treat them fair and square. Um, when I'd rather either treat somebody fair and square, or just walk away than get into a confrontation. I've had too much confrontation in my life.
You don't like compensation. All right. And if you could say one thing to the world right now, assuming that the iPad was the world, what would you say?
Oh, stop killing each other,
Stop killing each other.
especially the kids. Leave the kids alone.
I agree.
Leave the kids alone.
Our kids are innocent. They don't deserve that.
All these drive-by shootings a lot nice. Totally ridiculous.
Yeah. Actually, on UF today, there was a shooter on the campus.
Wow.
They had a whole situation with it. Thankfully, with my situation, I was able to stay home, so I wasn't in any threat. But it was. I've heard it was very scary. People that were on campus.
I came through there earlier and I didn't see any luckily. I was up VA hospital for a little bit. I had a doctor's appointment. And I came back and I cut through the campus to get out this way. It's more direct route. And I didn't see anything unusual.
Yeah. All right. And if someone watching wants to help, what's something real they could do?
See the homeless, and if they need a hand up, give them a hand up. And do what you can. Everything is appreciated.
Fair enough. And this is the last question. What do you want people to remember about you after this conversation?
I don't have any idea. I don't like being out on the street. If I could find someplace, someplace to live and someplace job to do, I'd do it.
And you'd be happy to work.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. Well, is there anything else that you want to say?
The pension I get from the VA tells me that if I work, for every dollar that I make, I have to pay the VA $1. So I'd be working for nothing.
So all the money you make goes to the VA.
If anything I make on the books, all money goes to the VA. Okay.
Well, some advice I would say: look for some landscaping companies. They'll pay you under the books, easy work, and
Yeah.
they'll help you out.
Okay. You hadn't thought about that. Of course, yeah.
Anything else that you wanted to share with people watching?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Well, that's the end of the interview. I hope you have a great day. And again, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
You're a strong man.